Listen carefully, because the three spices we are going to talk about today may already be sitting in your kitchen. And if your doctor has ever told you that your blood sugar is a little high or your A1C is moving toward the prediabetes range, this is something worth understanding. Not because these spices are magic, and not because they replace your doctor, your medication, or a healthy lifestyle, but because certain everyday foods contain natural compounds that may support the way your body handles blood sugar, inflammation, and insulin sensitivity. And after 50, that becomes very important. Maybe you have noticed it yourself. You eat a meal, and instead of feeling energized, you feel heavy and sleepy. You crave something sweet in the afternoon. Your belly fat feels harder to lose than it used to. Or your blood sugar numbers keep creeping up, even though you do not feel very different on the outside. That is what makes blood sugar so tricky. For many people, the problem starts quietly. And often the real issue is not just sugar, it is insulin resistance. Insulin is the hormone that helps move sugar from your blood into your cells, where it can be used for energy. A simple way to imagine it is this: insulin is like a key, and your cells have locks. When the key works well, sugar moves out of the blood and into the cells. But when your body becomes insulin resistant, those locks do not open as easily. So your pancreas has to make more insulin just to get the same job done. For a while, your blood sugar may still look only slightly high, but behind the scenes, your body is working harder and harder. This is why many people feel tired, hungry, inflamed, and stuck with belly weight before they ever get a clear warning from their doctor. And this is also why the advice, just cut sugar, is only part of the story. Yes, reducing sugar helps. Yes, walking helps. Yes, weight loss can help. But your cells also need support. Your muscles need support. Your inflammation levels matter, your sleep matters, your stress matters, and the foods you eat every day send signals to your body. Today, we are going to talk about three spices that may help support those signals. Spice number 3 works closely with digestion and muscles. Spice number 2 supports inflammation balance. And spice number 1 is the one most people have heard about, but many people use the wrong way. Stay with me until the end, because I will also give you a simple daily routine using all three. And before we start, comment insulin below if you want your body to handle blood sugar more smoothly and naturally. Now let's begin with spice number 3. Spice number 3 is ginger. Most people think of ginger as something for the stomach. Maybe you have used ginger tea for nausea, bloating, gas, or digestion. And yes, ginger can be helpful there. But ginger is more interesting than that. When we talk about blood sugar, one of the most important parts of the body is muscle. Your muscles are not just for strength or movement. They are one of the biggest places your body can use glucose. That means when your muscles are active and healthy, they help pull sugar out of your bloodstream. This is one reason even a short walk after meals can help. You eat, blood sugar rises, then your leg muscles start working and begin using some of that glucose. But when insulin resistance is present, your cells do not respond as smoothly. Sugar is available. Insulin is available. But the door opens slowly. Ginger contains natural compounds, including gingerols and shogols, that have been studied for their role in inflammation balance and glucose metabolism. In plain language, ginger may help support the body's ability to use sugar more efficiently over time. That does not mean ginger tea will erase high blood sugar after 1 cup. That is not how the body works. But as a daily habit, ginger can be a gentle way to support digestion, reduce some inflammatory stress, and help your body move in a better direction. The key is using real ginger, not ginger ale, not ginger candy, not sweet bottled ginger drinks. Those often contain sugar, and the amount of real ginger can be very small. If your goal is blood sugar support, keep it simple. Take a small piece of fresh ginger, slice it or grate it, and add it to hot water. Let it sit for about 5 to 10 minutes, then drink it warm. No sugar. And if your blood sugar is already high, be careful with honey too. Many people think honey is harmless because it is natural, but it can still raise blood sugar. You can also add ginger to soups, chicken, fish, eggs, stir-fried vegetables, or warm, savory meals. It gives flavor and support without making your routine complicated. Here's the way I would think about ginger. Do not treat it like an emergency fix. Treat it like a daily signal. A signal that tells your body we are supporting digestion, calming inflammation, and helping blood sugar move more smoothly. Now, ginger is helpful, but our next spice goes deeper into one of the biggest hidden drivers of insulin resistance. That spice is turmeric. Turmeric is the bright yellow spice used in curries, soups, stews, and many traditional home remedies. But the main compound people talk about in turmeric is called curcumin. Curcumin is important because insulin resistance and inflammation often travel together. When the body is under chronic low-grade inflammation, your cells do not listen to insulin as well. Think of it like the message is being sent, but there is noise in the system. Insulin is trying to do its job. Your pancreas is still working, but the cells are not responding clearly. Over time, this can contribute to higher blood sugar, stronger cravings, more belly fat, and that tired feeling after meals. Turmeric may help support a healthier inflammatory response, which can create a better environment for insulin to work. But here's where people often get disappointed with turmeric. They use a tiny sprinkle once in a while, or they drink turmeric tea for 2 days, and then they expect a dramatic change. Turmeric does not work that way. And there is another important detail. Curcumin is not absorbed very well on its own. That means if you take turmeric by itself, your body may not use much of it. This is why turmeric is often paired with black pepper. Black pepper contains piperine, a compound that can help improve curcumin absorption. So the simple rule is this: when you use turmeric, add a small pinch of black pepper. You do not need a lot, just a little. And turmeric may work even better when taken with food that contains some healthy fat, because curcumin is fat soluble. That could be eggs, olive oil, avocado, nuts, seeds, fish, coconut milk, or another healthy fat in your meal. So instead of forcing yourself to drink plain turmeric water, use turmeric in a way that fits real life. Add it to scrambled eggs with black pepper. Add it to soup. Use it with chicken or fish. Mix it into vegetables cooked with olive oil. Or make a warm evening drink with unsweetened milk, turmeric, a pinch of black pepper, and maybe a little cinnamon. But keep it unsweetened if blood sugar is your concern. A sweet turmeric latte loaded with syrup is not the same thing as a blood sugar-friendly turmeric routine. That is an important distinction. The spice can help support the body, but it cannot cancel out a sugary drink. So if you use turmeric, use it wisely. Small amount, daily consistency, black pepper, a little healthy fat, and patience. Now let's move to spice number 1. This is the one most people have heard about. Cinnamon. Almost everyone has heard someone say, cinnamon is good for blood sugar. But most people do not understand the details. They do not know which type to use. They do not know how much to use. And they often put it into foods that work against the goal. Cinnamon may help support blood sugar in a few different ways. First, it may support insulin sensitivity, meaning it may help the body respond to insulin more effectively. Remember the lock and key example? When your cells are resistant, insulin has a harder time opening the door. Cinnamon contains natural compounds that may help support that insulin signal, so the body can handle glucose more smoothly. Second, cinnamon may help slow the speed at which carbohydrates are broken down and absorbed. That matters because sharp blood sugar spikes are often followed by crashes. And those crashes can make you feel tired, shaky, hungry, or desperate for something sweet. This is why some people eat breakfast and feel sleepy 2 hours later. Or they eat lunch and suddenly need coffee and cookies in the afternoon. Their blood sugar is moving up and down too quickly. Cinnamon may help support a smoother rise, especially when used with balanced meals. But now we need to talk about the type of cinnamon. There are 2 common kinds, cassia cinnamon and Ceylon cinnamon. Cassia cinnamon is the cheaper, stronger, more common cinnamon found in many grocery stores. Ceylon cinnamon is sometimes called true cinnamon. It is usually lighter in flavor and often preferred for regular daily use. Why does this matter? Because cassia cinnamon can contain higher levels of a natural compound called coumarin. In small amounts once in a while, this may not be a big concern for many people. But if you are using cinnamon every day, especially for blood sugar support, Ceylon cinnamon is often the better choice. So when you buy cinnamon, check the label. Look for Ceylon cinnamon or true cinnamon. That small detail matters. A practical amount for many people is about half a teaspoon to 1 teaspoon per day. You can add it to black coffee, unsweetened tea, plain Greek yogurt, chia pudding, a protein shake, or a balanced breakfast. But here is the critical part. Cinnamon does not cancel sugar. A cinnamon roll is still a cinnamon roll. Sweet cereal with cinnamon is still sweet cereal. A flavored coffee drink with cinnamon and syrup is still going to raise blood sugar. So use cinnamon with foods that already support stable energy. For example, cinnamon with plain yogurt and walnuts, cinnamon in unsweetened tea, cinnamon in chia pudding, cinnamon in a protein smoothie, cinnamon with a breakfast that includes protein and healthy fat. That is where it makes sense. Now imagine this kind of morning. Instead of starting with sweetbread, juice, or a big bowl of cereal, you start with something more balanced. Maybe eggs, maybe plain yogurt with nuts, maybe chia pudding, maybe a protein-rich breakfast. Then you add Ceylon cinnamon. Your body gets protein, fat, fiber, and flavor without sending blood sugar on a roller coaster. That is the goal, not perfection, stability. And after 50, stability matters. Because as we age, muscle mass can go down, sleep can become lighter, stress can stay higher, and the body may become less forgiving when meals are high in sugar or refined carbohydrates. That does not mean your body is broken. It means your body needs support. Now let's put all 3 spices into one simple daily routine. In the morning, start with ginger water. Slice or grate a small piece of fresh ginger, add hot water, let it steep, and drink it warm. With your first meal, use Ceylon cinnamon. Add half a teaspoon to 1 teaspoon to a low-sugar balanced meal. Later in the day, use turmeric with black pepper. Add it to lunch, dinner, soup, eggs, chicken, fish, vegetables, or an unsweetened warm drink. That is the basic routine. Ginger in the morning, cinnamon with your first meal. Turmeric with black pepper later in the day. Simple, affordable, realistic, and easy to repeat. But I want to be very clear about something. These spices work best when they are part of a bigger pattern. If someone adds ginger, turmeric, and cinnamon, but still drinks soda every day, eats sweets every night, skips sleep, and barely moves, the spices can only do so much. They are helpers, they are not shields. So pair them with the basics. Drink enough water, eat protein with your meals, reduce sugary drinks. Take a short walk after eating. Sleep as well as you can. Try not to snack late at night. These habits may sound simple, but they are powerful because they reduce the pressure on insulin. And if you want one extra habit that works beautifully with this spice routine, take a 10-minute walk after your biggest meal. Not a hard workout, not a gym session, just a calm walk. Your leg muscles are large glucose users, and moving them after a meal can help your body handle that meal better. Now here is your 30-day challenge. For the next 30 days, choose these 3 habits. Ginger water once a day, Ceylon cinnamon with your first meal, turmeric with black pepper in 1 meal. Then pay attention to your body. Do you feel less sleepy after eating? Are your cravings calmer? Is your energy steadier in the afternoon? Are you less hungry at night? And if you monitor your blood sugar at home, check your fasting number once or twice a week and write it down. Do not panic over one reading. Look for patterns. Your body speaks in patterns. Now, a quick safety note. If you take diabetes medication, blood pressure medication, blood thinners, or you have liver disease, kidney disease, gallbladder problems, stomach ulcers, or any medical condition, talk with your doctor before using large daily amounts of spices or supplements. And never stop medication on your own. If your blood sugar improves, that is something your doctor should monitor with you. Natural support should work with medical care, not against it. So let's bring this home. Rising blood sugar is not just about eating sugar. It is often about insulin resistance, inflammation, muscle health, sleep, stress, and daily habits. And the 3 spices we covered today may support your body from different angles. Ginger may support digestion, inflammation balance, and glucose use. Turmeric with black pepper may support a healthier inflammatory response. Ceylon cinnamon may support insulin sensitivity and smoother blood sugar after meals. But the real power is not in using them once. The power is in repeating small actions daily. Your body is not asking for punishment. It is asking for support. And support can start with something as simple as what you put in your cup, your breakfast, and your dinner. So if you are ready to try this for 30 days, comment 30 days below. That one small comment can help keep you accountable, and it may help this video reach someone else who is worried about their blood sugar and does not know where to start. If this video helped you, subscribe to the channel. Here, we talk about simple, natural, science-informed ways to support blood sugar, metabolism, energy, and healthy aging without fear or extreme advice. And remember, your blood sugar number is not your identity. Prediabetes is not something to ignore, but it is also not something to panic about. It is a signal that your body needs better support. And today, you learned 3 simple places to begin: ginger, turmeric with black pepper, and Ceylon cinnamon. Use them wisely, use them consistently, and give your body the chance to respond. Thank you for watching and take care of yourself.